How's it going, everybody? Mike here. What we're going to do today is spend a few minutes talking about different tools, different extensions, Chrome extensions that I'm using specifically for Merch by Amazon. Now, this could be, from designing products to looking at, keyword research, niche research, actually getting designs, scaling certain designs, like all that kind of stuff. People ask me from time to time, how do you, number one, design so many products, it being in tier 20,000. So right now I can upload up to 1,200, I guess, products or designs, whatever the case is. And they're saying, how do you create those designs, and then how do you upload them? Because if you're doing it manually, it's impossible to get through so many products. Well, not impossible, but I guess it would take you the whole day. So I'm going to go through these tools, these different websites, different, like I said, Chrome extensions. I won't spend too much time talking about each specific resource or tool. If you guys want to know more about individual ones, I can do separate videos. But right now, what I want to go through is just what they are and what they're used for quickly, right? And let's start with the big guns, with Merch Informer and Vexels. So we're going to do two of these, but let's talk about Merch Informer first. Merch Informer is pretty much your all-in-one platform, and here actually their little banner here tells you exactly what it is. You can do product research. You can automate things. So for example, if you want to streamline your upload, keyword research, there's built-in designer, trademark, and then you get all sorts of training. This is actually just some of the things that this platform, this tool offers you, because and I've done a lot of videos just simply using Merch Informer to do some research. It would be on keywords, it would be on number one best-selling products. It would, and there's just so much that you can dive into. For example, you can look at best-selling products within the last month or last week that are related to certain keywords, and then you can look at certain niches and look at the competition. Like I said, I can probably talk about Merch Informer for an hour and it still wouldn't actually explain everything that it can do. So this is your research. You can actually create designs within this platform. It's pretty cool. Vexels. Vexels is a pretty cool platform. This is your design resource. You can not only use their images and everything within the tools, for example, for the t-shirt maker, but you actually, as part of their merch plan, you can download 100 designs and use them, and you have a license to use them not only on Amazon, for Merch by Amazon, but all your other websites and print-on-demand platforms. So this is kind of like basically go-to place for professional designs that are ready to go. And it doesn't even matter if you're using, for example, if you're just new and you want PNG files, if you're actually designing your own designs, graphic designs using Photoshop, or if you're I guess maybe just like editing certain small details. They also have a lot of let me see here, scalable designs, and you can look, for example, by niches, topics, styles, collections, all that kind of stuff. As you can see here, there's also a row of options just above off screen for you guys, but again, a bunch of tools, designs, like I said, a t-shirt maker tool, mock-up generator. There's a lot. So I would consider Merch Informer, Vexels, and Merch Titans Automation my three most important tools, most important platforms. There are other ones that are I guess important, very important. For example, Canva.com. If you're using another tool that I'll talk about. But again, when it comes to what is necessary for, let's say, for someone in tier 10,000 or 20,000 or even above that. I don't think anybody can survive without some kind of an automation tool, and this is the tool to go. There's another a few other ones I was looking into, considering when I was actually picking my own, and I decided to go with Merch Titans Automation. So basically what this does, and again I'll let them go through, you know, their own little banners. This is what it looks like, but it's let's see if they actually have these steps. So how it works is, for example, you would install the application on your computer, and you export a spreadsheet as it says here, and then you fill in that content. So basically the way that you would do it is you open up a spreadsheet and include these types of things, which is the image path, your title for your products, description, your tags. Tags are for, you know, other platforms such as, let's see, Redbubble, including Printful, for example, because through Printful you can push to your Etsy store, eBay store, whatever you want. Spreadsheet, TeePublic, Teespring, there's Society6, there's Zazzle. So all of those platforms you can actually upload to directly with this tool. But again, if we're talking about Merch by Amazon, this is how I get all my 1,200 designs up every single day. And so if we're doing basic math, and I love to pull up the calculator. So if I'm doing, for example, 1,200 designs, and let's say I'm enabling every single product for those for my designs, that would be 66. In this case, you just need 18 designs, and you have your 1,200 slots filled. What I usually do is I'll go, for example, something like if it's 1,200 designs, I'll do maybe 50 products, and then I need maybe 25. If I'm going with a little lower, then this number increases. So, you know, in order to get those slots filled, if you're going, like I said, enabling every single product, you only need about 20 to 30 to 40 to 50 designs each day. Now, let me actually skip then to the next tool if we're talking about those, you know, 30, 50, maybe 100 designs. And then in order to get that, what you would need is, let's see, I just want to get this right. It's called, and it's actually through the same service provider here, it's called Canvas Titans. So this is in if you want to scale certain designs. And I'm not going to play this video, but it's basically, let's see if they have a, here we go. So this is kind of like the summary of what it does. So if this is your design and you want to change this number, you know, and go from like 5 to 100, that's all you need to do. You need to upload one Excel spreadsheet with all the information that's necessary. You run the tool, which is a Chrome extension, and then all of these numbers, for example, would be changed and saved as their own individual files. So, you know, you've just spent maybe 5 minutes cleaning up the information, your spreadsheet, and then you end up with 100 similar but different designs, and that's the scalable part here. So if I'm talking about Canvas Titans, because again this is another automation tool, then I want to talk about Canva.com, and this is a design platform. If you guys are not familiar with this, I'd say check it out, because you have a free version. I currently have a pro version. I think it's about $10 or $15 a month. I'm not exactly sure. And the reason I have it is because I use the Canvas Titans automation tool, and I need that to, for example, to download transparent designs, PNG files that are ready for my for upload. If you're thinking like what kind of stuff do you get through here, like you get a bunch of templates. Let's see what they have, and then for example, you can, you know, click on any of these, you can change them, you can add to them, you can do whatever you want. And let's see, so for example, if I wanted to use this design, I just use this template. Okay, I would have to log in, but basically it would bring me to another screen where I can actually play around with this. I can change this, I can change the wording, I can change the colors, you can edit it completely, and then you know, you can actually use these files as for your designs. And again, even if we're looking at this one here, you could just go, change it to whatever you want it to be, and change the background to be transparent, right? You can, like I said, you have full control over what you want to do, and it's actually pretty cool. Again, I've just clicked on t-shirt templates, but for example, I'll even use this for YouTube covers, like even the one that I put on this video, for example, and anything. Like this is kind of like an all-in-one tool. Okay, let's get to a few Chrome extensions. The first one we're going to talk about is Pretty Merch. So if you watched any of my sales update videos, this is what I use. I use Pretty Merch Pro. I think it's about $100 a year. Let's see if they actually have. Well, they have their website. Let's see what that brings us to. But because I just want to show you the price. But basically what it does is what the name says. It makes all the stats and everything much prettier and nicely organized. So when I'm doing those update videos, I can actually run certain stats, certain reports. For example, you can edit things based on marketplace here, product type, status, has it sold, pending removal, like all that kind of stuff. Like you can really use this and save a lot of time depending on how deep you want to go into your merch account. It also basically just summarizes everything very nicely, as you can see here, like sales, returns, royalties, all that kind of stuff. And like I said, just watch any of my sales update videos and you'll see what I'm talking about. The Chrome extension Merch Tools. So this basically is as you can see here on the screen. When you go to any Amazon listing, and I'm not exactly sure if this is merch specific. I'm pretty sure it is. It will give you this kind of information. When it's uploaded, bestseller rank, ASIN, ASIN, and then keywords. So this is what it would look like. So I actually try to load a few of these designs. So for whatever reason, the upload, the bestseller rank isn't working, but it does give you the keywords. So what you're able to do is, as it says here, for example, you can highlight it, go to Merch Tools, and search for products that are coming up based on that keyword. So you can actually dive into this and do a lot of specific research with this tool if you're kind of like hunting products or hunting niches. So that's that's a pretty cool tool. I love it. I can't live without it. The other one that I actually love, and not just for merch by Amazon, but pretty much everything related to Amazon. If you've ever done any kind of I guess selling through FBA, which is fulfillment by Amazon, you want this kind of information. And the information is just basically all the stats about those products. For me, what I love is the ranking and different categories too. So again, DS Amazon Quick View is very, very important if you're again going down that rabbit hole with what bestseller rank the product you're looking at has, which categories, some of the other information as well. So again, this is kind of like the overview of everything that I use. I do use probably a few other things that I can't really think of right now, and that are maybe have a less of an impact on my day-to-day. But again, Merch Informer, amazing. Vexels, amazing. Merch Titans Automation, can't live without it. Pretty Merch, it's just I guess it's nice and convenient. That's Pretty Merch. Merch Tools, and then DS Amazon Quick View. That's it. If you guys have any questions, if there's any one specific thing that you want to hear about or learn about, let me know in the comments, and maybe I can put a video out and talk about those things. But for now, I'm going to wrap it up, and as always, thank you guys.